Oh, hello everyone, and today we will see the highlights and we will analyze the match between Tapia Coello and Bautista Guerrero in the Kuwait P1 semifinals. The winner of this match will face Stupa Yanguas, which just made history against Chingalan in the semifinal before, of course. Maybe I'll link the video here. And right now, let's start analyzing, and we will start right away on the first
Cuello,
game.
Guerrero.
And first of all, Bautista Guerrero won against LeBron Dinenno. By the way, it's crazy to hit the net on the first return. And and then they defeated Nieto Sanz. So they're having a very good event. So let's see how they play against the world number ones. 15-0. It's a short ball from Coelho. 30-15. Yeah, if they're able to keep off nearly a 4 meter missed. It's a good bajada from Coelho. This kind of mistakes you cannot do against number ones, huh? Just saying. Gets a lob from Tapia. Bautista, slow in the middle. And good volley from Guerrero. I think he missed the target now. Guerrero. Cuello. Yeah, that's a good point. Ready to stop and say one thing. I want to explain that ball from Guerrero. Not this. This I think was a mistake. This, yeah. So here Guerrero, it's a ball that we've seen yesterday. If you've seen the video against of them playing against videos against Nieto Sanz, I'm sorry. This kind of ball that you hit over your head. It's a concept explained well by Mairendrini. So this way you have more angles, but of course you allow more rebound. And we've seen against Suns this kind of play a lot. So he was basically playing this, like say, high bandeka, we could call it, on the back end of the lefty player. What happens here? I think Tapia have studied the match, have done their homework, since Coelho immediately enters. Pa. Of course, it's short, but Coelho does attack this ball. Um, the problem with this ball is, of course, is that if you don't hit it well, so if you don't place it perfectly close to the glass, they're just going to attack it. And Koyu doesn't have problem attacking with the backhand, otherwise you're not number one. And now 30. And you can see already a little bit of a difference because Sanz wasn't really able to do the same during the match yesterday. Bautista. Going up. Bad mistake. Bit of I think, nerves starting the match. Serve, backhand of Tapia. Guerrero felt a bit too close now. Tapia with the Chiquita. As always, they attack and they break. And that's something that yesterday Bergamini was doing very, very well, which was attacking Coelho a lot. And yeah, this case, and this is the second key moment, I think, already in set one, because this is potentially a great chance. Short lob gets punished against them, of course. You cannot miss that. You should not miss that. Coelho serves, backhand. Serves on the forehand of Guerrero, goes on the feet again. Yeah, but this, oh, it's in. It's in. Wow. And they break back. Wow, that's insane. Let's see the recovery from Bautista here. Ah, that's why you don't do the 3 meters. Ooh, the ball bounced badly on the wall as well. Yeah, that's why they usually they try to smash the ball back in their course. Because then if you do the 3 meters at their level, they can reach it. And that's not necessarily a winner. Now, to be fair, it was a situation that if the ball didn't bounce badly, then they potentially could have lost the point. There was just one player in the court. And now, yeah, but one, let's see how they handle. Love third. Guerrero. You can see the difference between Guerrero and Bergamini, by the way, in this match. I felt like Coelho was not under pressure, as he was yesterday. Tapia. He moved Tapia very well here. He did a classic thing. Bautista here, moving Tapia. Now he goes on Coelho. Oh, Coelho just saved it. No, I can't. 15-30. Still 2 points closer to a break eventually. Serve. Guerrero serves. And this return is like this is a Chiquita with slice, which so not you should not do it with all your life, please. Because if you don't do it perfectly, like Dapia does in this point, the ball bounces and it's slow. It bounces in front of your opponent and it's basically a penalty. And by the way, you can see that the reason why Tapia do this is because with slice, this kind of ball that you see now played is very slow, meaning that they have the time eventually to take the net if they see that it's a good ball. And what happens is that Guerrero anticipates the ball. It doesn't let it rebound, but I mean, he did from the serve to the net, to the very net, not to the second post of defense, to the net to take this ball before the bounce, just to not make them go to the net in the middle. It's a love from Cuello. And here is they just try to go to net, and that's what they always do. They always push the net the best they can. Guerrero, Cuello, no, Bautista enters. Tapia saves it. Yeah, he lost the point here for sure. Yeah. And in fact, Tapia brings the ball back to his court. Doesn't do a 3 meters. I think that was a better choice. And now it's 2 break point. Guerrero. You can feel like Cuello is not feeling that uncomfortable. He's going to. Yeah, Bautista misses smash. So kind of three sloppy game from both pairs actually. But Tapia Cuello have something more definitely. And Cuello doesn't look that in trouble like it was yesterday. And again, 15-30 though. Yeah, so definitely some. Yeah, Yakuya you're faking, just moving players. Koya is not like going for crazy effects. Tapia goes for a 3 meters. It's a perfect one. I will explain what happened in this point in the next. Wow. Okay. Yeah, let's see this point back. Let's start it from not here. I'm sorry, but didn't want to see it here. Bautista misses. Yeah, we want to analyze the next point right away. Let's try to see what happens. Okay, situation with four players at the net. Here Koyo hits volley in the space. And now, okay, here is the moment we need to start. There is, first of all, something to say. Where are the spaces? Yeah, I would say there is kind of a good space here. If you have the angle, here you have space. Because Guerrero is going backwards, potentially there is space here. So if Koyo and Tapia could hit a volley, a drop shot could be phenomenal. Or just some ball that goes right to the middle. You can see now how Bautista goes to cover that space and this space remains open. Tapia went where he thought it was the space. And now, yeah, now situation is completely changed, of course. Now we have classic three players at the net. Lob from Guerrero. And here, of course, what the normal people do is, okay, well, I go here, like playing slow a bit. Or you just try to finish the point on him. That's what you usually do. Let's see what Koyo does. And why do you have to choose this? Well, we know that, except from principle zero, which is to stay at the net, the second principle, well, the main principle actually is shot quality. So of course, if you like bombard your opponent, maybe his shots are not going to be that effective. So he might try to shot Bautista. Although we've seen recently that it's much more common to play in the space, because if they block the ball well, they get time away from you. So maybe Coelho's normal option is this. So let's see if he does it. Who knows? Yeah, goes in the space, and now what happens? Situation changed again. Because usually that kind of ball is the one that is getting taken by Guerrero. And usually he takes it. He would have taken that ball here. But in this case, of course, space has been left open here, like hole here, and that's what Koyo does. Koyo does play the simplest ball ever. It doesn't really play with effect here. Just push the ball there. And it's a ball that Guerrero cannot attack. Guerrero, it's a lob, the player starts. Now, from how Tapia is preparing the shot, you can see that mostly can be a smash or a lulo. It's at 3 meters. And here that's what I wanted to say. There are different type of 3 meters, and that might surprise some of you. But yeah, I don't think they tell you that much. So there is this kind of 3 meters, and I'll try to draw it better, where the ball basically comes out very close to this one. Like this is close, meaning the actual place where in this case Bautista is going to take the ball doesn't have the right angle to hit it well in the court. There is the normal 3 meters, which normal people try to do, which is just a normal 3 meter because they think that there is just one, which is basically, yeah, has the same kind of, let's say, trajectory, but it goes out like this. This kind of red ball that I just draw is the one which you see Tapia do all the highlights. And then it gets to this one, puts the ball in the net, and he wins the point. And the other type of smash, which is not really 3 meters, but it's very, very close, is the one that goes, you see that I'm letting it bounce basically in the same place. Sorry, bounce. Take the glass. But then the ball doesn't really go out and it takes this part of the fence basically. And the green one is the one that is the best for sure because your opponent has just to go out of the court and then he has to change direction, which means slowing down, which means less chance to take the ball, and he has also less angle. What's the problem with this kind of shot? You have to hit it with a lot of spin, not that much strength, but if the ball doesn't go out, then it's an easy shot. The red one, it's a easier one for them to do, of course. You don't have to think too much about the angle, you just have to hit it out, and for them it's very easy. But then you risk getting the ball, like you risk losing. And then there's the yellow one, which is not that easy to do because you don't really want the ball to go out the 3 meters, and you want it to bounce on the fence. And that's kind of really hard to do, but it's a good option in general. The problem is most depends on how high your ball bounces on the fence and what kind of rebound it has. Because if it has a good rebound, your opponent can hit a 4 meters. And that's tactical choices sometimes. But they are very, very good with it. Like you can see Tapia hits these 3 meters with like it's pasta. And here, by the way, Bautista makes an insane shot. But it's not a winner. You can see that the ball that Bautista plays is not in the net, it's in the court. Okay, player starts, and here, okay, here you just assist, you just look and upload. Nice. 31, and this is champion stuff. It's kind of Garrido shot. Now, breakpoint, short lob, it's punished. That's common. And in this game, they finally start to move better TAPIA and Coello, and they basically didn't really give a chance after that, I think. Now, you can see how it's another breakpoint coming, but kind of inconsistent. Of course, you can see that the same balls that yesterday Bergamini was proposing to Coelho were working, and they are working also today. But I think Guerrero has a little bit less of the same quality shots that Bergamini had yesterday in general, and he has different shots. That's the point. Completely different shot. He has more wins than Bergamini, for example. Not the same kind of player. So I think Coelho suffers more this kind of players. Tapia. Players like Bergamini, exactly. Or Shingotto, for example. 3 meters, like it's, yeah. And you can see that kind of 3 meters was very easy for him. Ah, yeah, I forgot to tell you, but yeah, I missed an important 3 meters. I'm sorry. There is kind of the power 3 meter. Basically, you hit it from here, the ball goes out, but a lot out. This needs not only spin but also strength. This is very hard, but okay, of course it's possible. That's the best option if you are able to do it, but good luck. Now, Tapia. Yeah, you cannot give too much chances. Can get a ragazza, you can, and the court is open. So, for example, Cuello eats a lot of these powerful 3 meters. They just, oh my word, it's not like this, the trajectory, I'm sorry. It's more like, yeah. And he hits it so powerful that the ball goes a bit too much over. So it basically, he goes a little bit too much here. And it's hard to have angles to take. You should take this part of the net. I mean, yeah, it's a bit too hard. So, 3-1, and we go right away to one last key moment, which is not Amazon. Thank you, Amazon. I don't want your product. Oh, well, I love it, but I don't want to sponsor it. This is not a sponsor. And, okay, 15 love, 30 love. Yeah, I want to see the last game, but it was pretty fast. Yeah, Batista, Mr. Vibra, yeah, this game was sloppy. They weren't playing their best, Batista and Guerrero. And you can see it. I think the replay will tell you everything. See, this 3 meter goes out quite a lot. But it's the short one. I mean, it goes out a lot as well, but it's a short one. It's like the one that Tapia did before. So it shouldn't have Tapia technically the angle, but like here it's like insane. From this way, from this posture, it's impossible to hit. Okay, somehow he manages to do it. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. This is the number one in the world. You will break, you will broke all your ankles most likely. Yeah, 2 ankles. You will broke both. You will actually break 3 ankles, not two, even though you have two. Me too. 40 love. I'm having fun, guys here. Oh, a lot of fun. Now, Tapia in the middle. Tapia on the back end of Airo. Oof. Tapia went on the fence, and Guerrero was able to put the ball back in the court. Good. One more shot to try to move them. Yeah, perfect play. And we want to get down to a few seconds because we have to say an obvious thing to you. But it's see, yeah, and now that's what happens. And I just answered live to my parents. Yes, thank you. Love them. Now, Tapia makes this shot, this ruler, and you could see that Bautista moves. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm stupid. Bautista gets moved. And now Cuello goes for a ruler, and yeah, that's the moment I wanted to see. And exactly the choice that Guerrero does is the choice that you should not do. Why? You left all the space here, all the space, both here and here, clear. So who has the easiest chances to get you there? This guy. Plus your ire is not in the best position. But what you want to do is a shot either to the middle, preferably to Cuello. The problem is Cuello is left, so you're not actually going to have an easy ball. So it's very hard to give away. Maybe a lob, but okay, lobbing this guy is a bit hard. So this kind of play generated from Cuello is super hard for a right play. Super hard to find a good option, actually. You have to find a good quiet in your shot, I think. That's just the point. And here, Tapia just dropped the ball and it's 6-2. Let's go right away to the next set. Guerrero Bautista serving in set 2. Bautista goes for a smash here, Cuello makes it. Love 15. Bautista playing with the ruler. Tapia lets the ball pass in the middle because for a lob. Slow ball in the middle. Again, it's moving. Ah, he gets punished. 30-15. Okay, 15-30. Quiet, great defense. By the way, a very good. We often say that on a hard ball, on a hard ball, you should not play a lob. Why? Well, because most likely your opponents are going to have an easy lob and then a smash. That's good. That's good. But also you should know yourself. So let's say that they play to you three balls, very good, three very good volleys. And what are you going to do? You're going to play another volley? They are like this at the net. And if you play a normal ball to them, they're just going to smash it out 4 meters. Then even a lob that is not perfect can be good enough. So depending on the situation and on the position of your rivals, in this case, Koyo was able to hit a lob, even if he was in a very difficult position. Because and it was a good decision. Look at Guerrero now. Clearly he wasn't prepared for that shot. He was expecting an easier shot. Guerrero goes with the lob. Coelho, and now Coelho has the bajada. Which is good. Goes on the backhand of Airo. Backhand. Yeah, let's play. Now. Again, the same play from Coelho, this kind of rulo. Because I think that's actually one of the mistakes is that Bautista should go on this ball. Uh, because then Guerrero has this very difficult choice, and now it's a magic lob. Very good lob from Guerrero. Good one. Coelho just trying to take the net. Plays a block volley. It's a, this is a kind of a weird play. We haven't seen too much from Coelho. Playing this fast libero. And now Tapia can close it out by touch the net Guerrero, and it's the break. And you can feel that the tactical play is all in the hands of Tapia Coello once they take the net. And they're very, very fast in doing so, and that's what makes this game so difficult for all the others. We've seen like yesterday Garrido and Bergamini doing everything they could not to lose the net, and something that they didn't do too much, for example, was getting very, very close to the net. They were preferring staying a little bit back, like to the second, between the second and the first post of the fence, to be able to then stay at the net, making them work harder to get to the net. And yeah, they were right actually, because they brought them to a set. Now I think they got broken back. Sorry, on no, they weren't. So sorry. We go to last game. Go right away to last game. By the way, Guerrero took the ball. Wow, crazy. Yeah, it's good enough. Yeah, love 15. Serve back in the top, in the middle, going in the spaces, going in the perfect point. It's a perfect point to do analysis because you want to see them more often. Okay, let's see how the point starts. This is a perfect explanation for spaces. Serve. The serve is to the back glass. Nice. Second ball. Yeah, I wanted to see where Koyo was going to hit it. Here. So now Koyo's moved. Where are the spaces? Well, here, of course, and here. Okay, sorry. Here and here. Why? Because the ball in the center causes two players to go on it, especially when they are one lefty and one a right. You then open the space to the side. That's what they do. And now, where is Bautista going? In the space, and he wins the point. I'm going to draw it as well. All in the space. All in the space. I'm sorry, I didn't want to draw it up. I did draw it a point on the board, but you didn't see it. Now, 15-0. It's a very good point played. Like, Guerrero, back and Koi. Again in the middle so space. Remember, space means nothing if they're able to hit a good lob and go to the net. That means that you are not putting them under pressure, and if they're able to hit a lob and cover the spaces, just go at the net like they do. And it's now space at that point. In fact, now they are both on the defensive, the smash arrives. I mean, they are so good at doing this. Tapia and Koik. So good. Match point. It's a lob throw. It's the worst return ever from Tapia. We can say this safely. But no, he's missed some return now. You're right. It's not the worst. Oh, drop shot gone bad. Bautista. But smash from Coelho. One more match point. Shot from Bautista. It's good. Match points. Poor returns. Very poor returns. Bautista. No. Oh, was it out? Maybe. No, it was in. With an insane block, Bautista gives one more point. 30-15. Ah, 40-15. Not too much point count. Yeah. But there was not really that much play. Because when Tapia Coello were at the net, they were finding also. That is so smart. We have to see it otherwise. Serve. Backhand of Bautista. Goes on the backhand of Coello. Coello goes on the feet. This is shot quality. On the feet of Bautista. Then he knows that he sees that Bautista is moving in that direction. And when this happens, there's space that gets created. And Coelho perfectly puts it away. Tapia Coelho are through to one more final in Kuwait. And they will play Stupid Yanguas in the final for the first time, actually, in a final. And they will have a chance to win a seventh title in a row. So I hope you enjoyed the analysis and all of this. And of course, subscribe, but you know that. And see you next video.